On June 18, 2017, officers John Greer, Donald Young, and Ronald Broomall from the Bridgeton Police Department responded to a call about two men sitting in a suspicious vehicle at a closed gas station in Cumberland County, New Jersey. The driver was identified as 55-year-old Marty Drummond, who along with his passenger appeared to be intoxicated. See what happens next.
Stay in the car.
I'll be in emergency room.
Stay in the car. Have a seat in the car.
You're in the car now.
Have a seat. Do you think it's real smart smoking a cigarette at a gas pump?
Out of gas.
Alright, can I see your license?
Yes.
Where are you coming from?
Hopewell.
Hopewell?
Yeah.
Are you sitting here yelling stuff at people?
No.
No?
No.
You been drinking?
No.
No?
I'm just sitting here waiting for gas.
Okay.
The officer immediately confronts the driver, Marty Drummond, about smoking at a gas pump. Drummond and his passenger seem intoxicated, claiming they're just out of gas, but the officer's skepticism grows.
Anything?
No. I'm just sitting here for gas.
Wait right here. Put your cigarette out. You're at the gas pumps. I'm on, but no operation. There's an open bottle on the floor, empty whiskey bottle.
The officers step aside to discuss their options. They spot an empty whiskey bottle on the floor. The keys are on the dash, not in the ignition, making a DWI charge difficult. This complicates things. What will they do next?
They've been here.
Right.
Keys are on the dash, not in the ignition. No intent at this point.
Correct.
Maybe just hit him with the open container. If you talk to him, you'll understand.
Okay.
But like the rest, everybody else we can deal with, kind of make just attitude and mouth.
That's up to you, sir.
Nah, I'm just. I just want to make sure that we're on the same.
Yeah, I mean, keys are on the dash, you're on private property. You don't have operation, you don't have intent.
Yeah. Okay. You've obviously been drinking. You need to call somebody that's going to come pick you up.
The officer returns, warning Drummond he can't drive. The situation quickly escalates when the passenger, Alan, refuses to identify himself, arguing with the officer about his rights.
Come pick you up.
We can do that.
Okay, we'll do it now. Whose bottle of whiskey's out on the floor?
Where?
The one that was there when I walked away.
Somebody gave it to me.
What?
Somebody gave it to me, sir.
Gave it to you.
Yeah.
What is your name?
What's that?
Do you have an ID on you?
No,
You do not. Well, could you keep the keys out of the ignition, or I will arrest you for DWI. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir. You want this bottle? You have
Okay. Who does it belong to?
Somebody gave it to me. If you want it, you can have it.
No. What is your name?
Alan.
Alan what?
Here.
What's the last 4 of your social?
I ain't giving you that.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be giving you both a ticket for open container and motor vehicle.
Really?
Yep. You guys want to play this game?
This police body cam video captures a situation spiraling out of control. The passenger's belligerence pushes the officer to the edge. After Alan refuses to stay in the car, the officer threatens to use pepper spray. This is getting
spray you.
tense.
Stay in the vehicle.
You can spray me. I don't care.
Just stay in the vehicle.
Military trained.
Okay, stay in the vehicle, sir. Is what it is.
By civil rights
Shit, I'm
law,
the name for 6
you
trees.
can't even question a passenger in a motor vehicle.
All right, since you're the lawyer, sir. All right, we got caught here for a reason. We got to deal with this, okay?
Really?
Sir, yes, sir.
Really? I was in the Army and the Navy.
Okay, well, thank you for your service.
You in the military?
Sir, yes, sir. Thank you for your service.
You're gonna bust two white boys' balls?
Sir, come on.
What is? I want your badge number.
1025.
All of it. I'll own the fucking. I'll tell you what. Frank Hurst is going to eat you up.
All right, sir.
I'm so pissed off now.
All right.
I'm sitting here waiting for the police.
Okay, that's understandable.
No. You guys are.
The passengers' verbal attacks continue, bringing up race and threatening lawsuits. The suspect's bad decisions unfold in this intense police body cam footage.
Just standing here, sir.
You made a mistake.
Well,
We have money.
okay, I didn't say you did not.
And we're going to lump you up in court.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Drummond.
Yes, sir.
You both issued summonses
Yes.
for open containers in a motor vehicle.
One over the
Okay, to Johnny Walker.
It's fine.
Okay.
After determining that he does not have enough evidence to charge Mr. Drummond with driving under the influence, Officer Young informs Mr. Drummond and his passenger that he's going to issue them both citations for having an open alcohol container in the vehicle. Under Section 394-50 of the New Jersey statutes, an individual is guilty of so-called driving while intoxicated if they operate a motor vehicle while under the influence of intoxicating liquor or with a blood alcohol concentration of 0.8% or more. While officers are not required to personally witness an individual driving a vehicle in order to arrest them for DWI, as the Supreme Court of New Jersey explained in the 1973 case of State versus Daly, there must be sufficient circumstantial evidence from which a court can clearly infer an intent to move the vehicle in order to convict. In the Daly case, the court reversed a DWI conviction against a defendant who was found in a parked car with the engine on to keep warm, holding that there was insufficient evidence that the defendant intended to drive or move the vehicle, as Mr. Drummond did not have the keys in the ignition, and he claimed to have pushed the vehicle to the gas station because it was out of gas. It is likely that a court would conclude that there was not enough evidence to support a DWI charge. Now, as to the open container charges, according to Section 394-51B of the New Jersey statutes, any occupant of a motor vehicle can be charged with possessing an open alcoholic beverage container. However, the statute only prohibits such possession in a vehicle that is located on a public highway or the right of way of a public highway. Because Mr. Drummond and his passenger were parked on private property, it is unlikely that a court would determine that there was sufficient probable cause to cite them with open container.
We can't move the vehicle until we get gas.
But you have some. You have some that is sober that is on their way. Is what I'm asking.
Yes, sir.
I'm sober, dude. But my son's not.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. If you drive,
Car will not start.
Okay,
That's
listen.
why we're sitting here.
listen to me. Okay. This is why this went this way in the first place. Okay. Because the other officer explained to you, we got called here for a suspicious vehicle, so therefore we are going to investigate it. Okay. Mr. Drummond. Okay.
You know, civil rights.
Mr. Campbell, I want you to listen to this as well. It's going to explain the court date. There's a court date on here of 7/6 of 2007.
The officer hands Mr. Drummond the citation, trying to explain the legal process. But Drummond, growing more irate, begins to insult the officer, setting the stage for another escalation.
I got it.
Okay. There's yours.
Thank you, sir. Oh, you're so. If you want to go somewhere to do your job, we can help you. You should have asked us for help. But no, you can run your outfit like shit. I'm an underwater certified welder, Navy SEAL. You're lucky I'm not out of the car.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm so pissed off. You suck, you big fat fuck. Are you open? Give me some gas so I can get the fuck out of here. These motherfuckers here waste their energy and resources on
Listen.
us.
In a minute, you're gonna be. You're gonna be disorderly conduct. I'm gonna take out that vehicle. You're gonna be arrested. Okay.
Fat boy.
So, do you understand?
Officer Young threatens to arrest Mr. Drummond for disorderly conduct if he keeps yelling. Under Section 2C33-2 of the New Jersey statutes, there are two categories of disorderly conduct: improper behavior and offensive language. An individual is guilty of the improper behavior category of disorderly conduct if they engage in fighting, threatening, violent, or tumultuous behavior with the intent to cause public inconvenience inconvenience, annoyance, or alarm. It is improbable that a court would conclude that Mr. Drummond's conduct constituted so-called improper behavior, as he was not behaving in a physically violent manner and there was no evidence that he caused or was likely to cause public inconvenience, annoyance, or alarm. Now, on the other hand, the statute states that a citizen can be convicted of the offensive language category of disorderly conduct if they address unreasonably loud and offensively coarse or abusive language to another individual with purpose to offend the sensibilities of listeners. However, in the 1985 case of State and Interest of HD, the Superior Court of New Jersey Appellate Division declared that the offensive language subsection of the statute was unconstitutionally overrode and invalid to the extent that it criminalized mere coarse or offensive language that does no more than upset listeners. Accordingly, an individual's words must fall into a category of speech that is not protected by the First Amendment, such as true threats or so-called fighting words that are likely to incite immediate violence in order for them to be lawfully prosecuted under this subsection here. It is unlikely that a court would conclude that Mr. Drummond's speech rose to the level of fighting words, because although he criticized the officers and he used offensive words and profanity, such words are within the realm of protected expression. After the citations were issued, Officer Greer left the scene, but he was quickly called back by his fellow officers as the situation continued to escalate.
Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there.
Why drive it out? Why drive it out?
Listen, listen. I can't say. I don't know what's going on in regards to. He's right there.
After a brief pause, the men get out of the car again, re-engaging with the officers who have returned. Mr. Drummond seems to be trying to appeal to the officers' authority, but his slurred words tell a different story.
Come in.
Yes, sir.
But you have made a mistake today.
All right. Listen, hold on. I'll tell you what's going on, okay? I don't know the whole situation because I just got here. But I'm just telling you, you need to, if you care about your friend, take care of your friend, okay?
Okay, if I put him in intelligence side, you let me drive. Can you follow me
I don't know. I don't listen.
Can you follow me out?
Hold on. I don't know if you've had anything, or if he's had anything. Well, I would just highly suggest that he not be doing anything that he's not supposed to. Okay.
My son's coming.
Okay, that's fine. That'd be great. That'd be awesome. Go ahead, sir.
Rental properties in Salem.
Okay.
And all my properties are worthless.
Okay.
I went through a divorce, cost me $500,000.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Yeah.
Hey,
Wait till it happens to you.
It's coming.
And now,
We got to see her.
you guys, all this manpower, you gotta be kidding me. Who is the fucking sergeant?
You guys know.
Where's the sergeant?
I'm not coming at you.
Where's the
No, I
chain
know.
of command?
You know where it's at.
05, just to let you know.
Drummond now laments his personal problems, blaming a costly divorce. The officers try to disengage, but the man's behavior is erratic. He's warned again, stay put or go to jail.
You come back here, I'm locking you up. That's the end of story. Okay? Go have a seat in your car, sir.
Let's go, Al.
Al?
Let's go run our company.
Mr. Campbell, take care of your friend. Go ahead.
We're not gonna buy any houses.
Yeah, I drive it now.
Thank you.
He says he's gonna have his son call. Hey,
There it is.
hey!
Mr. Drummond gets into the vehicle and drives it over to the air pumps, giving the officers probable cause to arrest him for DWI.
Stay right there!
I got it.
Put your hands on your back. I told you not to there.
Stop it.
Get back! Get back!
Do you want to feel pain, sir?
I told you to not do that!
You're arrested.
I have to pull it over.
No, you were to sit there, just like you were instructed to.
Step back.
Please put on my,
Come with me right now, or you're gonna end up face down on the goddamn ground. You got me?
You had plenty enough chances.
Ow.
Good.
I have nothing on me. I don't do drugs.
I don't give a rat's. You were given enough chances.
You were told to let your friend take care of you
How's he going to pull
by
the
calling
car to
his
the
son.
side?
You were told to sit there while he
He's
got a
coming
ride.
Let's go.
Okay, you did not have to move.
You're under arrest. Let's go.
For what?
told. Get in the car.
What am I under arrest?
Get in the fucking car! Sorry, Ron. You alright?
Yeah, caught on the side of the head, but get in the car. You gotta get him. You gotta
There, how do you like it now? Now get in the goddamn car! Now!
Yes, sir.
Now! Get the fucking car! Pull your legs in! Now! I'm gonna give it to you again!
Copy. 16 on the
Wipe my face off.
move in. Scooch towards me.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Pull your leg in. Now! The other leg, both
Easy with
legs!
the door. He's got a bad hip. Watch his hip.
Okay, pull your other leg in.
Pull your left leg up, sir. Right there. Hold.
What did he do now?
Very argumentative. He got out. Me and DJ left. He got out and started approaching Ron, the other guy. He got out, started approaching again. I advised him to get back in the car and have a seat. His friend's going to call his son to come get the car. So, finally, after I threatened to spray him, he goes back to the car. They get in the car. They're supposed to call the son. He starts the car up and drives over here. And then he gets out of the car when we get up here. So anyways, he gets handcuffed, gets put in there, given a hard time getting in the car, so I sprayed him.
Officer Greer claims that he used the pepper spray on Mr. Drummond because he was giving them a quote-unquote hard time with getting into the vehicle. However, the body camera footage shows that Officer Greer sprayed Mr. Drummond immediately after Officer Bamal told Mr. Drummond to get in the vehicle. Mr. Drummond doubled over and Officer Greer sprayed him again, then shoved him into the vehicle. It should also be noted that subsequent court filings revealed that Officer Greer sprayed Mr. Drummond with a large canister of pepper spray that's intended for crowd control rather than the small container of pepper spray that Bridgeton officers carry on their duty belts that's intended for use against individuals. As the Supreme Court established in the 1989 case of Graham versus Connor, police uses of force, including the deployment of pepper spray during an arrest, are evaluated under the Fourth Amendment so-called objective reasonableness standard, and courts must weigh factors including the severity of the crime, whether the suspect posed an immediate threat, and whether they were actively resisting or fleeing. While courts have upheld the constitutionality of the use of pepper spray in response to genuine resistance or danger, or even to gain compliance in certain circumstances, the body camera footage conclusively shows that Mr. Drummond was not resisting or even refusing to comply with orders when Officer Greer sprayed him, making it highly likely that a court would conclude that the use of pepper spray on a non-resisting handcuffed individual was excessive force.
Come pick him up. They were given every opportunity to cooperate. And like I told my sergeant, go ahead, you can stay in the car for now. Okay? Like I told my sergeant, you were cooperating. You were trying to keep your friend calm. You got somebody coming? Do you got somebody coming? Okay.
All right, step out, and I'll get you that shit off your face. I can't drag you. You got to move out. I am not dragging you out. Let's go.
Thank you, sir.
Walk over this way.
Which way?
This way, this way, this way. To your left.
Yes, sir.
Just turn and walk. Walk straight. I want you to go sit over here at this bench.
Yeah.
What's your last name? Sir, what's your last name?
Drummond.
I'm gonna pour this over your head. It's water.
Okay, sir.
According to an arrest report completed by Officer Young, Mr. Drummond was arrested on charges of driving while intoxicated and resisting arrest. However, court records show that Mr. Drummond was only charged with resisting arrest and possessing an open container of alcohol. An affidavit of probable cause for the resisting charge, which listed Officer Greer as the complainant, claimed that Mr. Drummond was advised to be seated inside the patrol vehicle numerous times and that he refused to do so. The complaint, which likewise listed Officer Greer as the complainant, alleged that Mr. Drummond resisted arrest by refusing to enter into the patrol vehicle after his arrest. Officer Greer also completed a use of force report that claimed that he deployed the pepper spray because Mr. Drummond, quote, resisted police officer control. Additionally, on June 19th, Officer Greer completed a supplemental police report falsely alleging that Mr. Drummond refused to enter the police vehicle and continued to forcefully remain outside the vehicle. He also claimed that the reason he sprayed Mr. Drummond with pepper spray a second time was that the first spray did not strike him in the face, and it did not take immediate effect, despite the fact that the body camera footage clearly shows Mr. Drummond had doubled over in pain after the first spray was deployed. On December 21st, 2017, Mr. Drummond pleaded guilty to the resisting charge, and the open container charge was dismissed as part of a plea agreement. However, on June 30th, 2021, just over 4 years after Mr. Drummond's arrest, federal prosecutors filed criminal charges against Officer Greer. The charges included deprivation of individual rights under the color of law for unlawfully spraying Mr. Drummond with pepper spray in violation of the Fourth Amendment's protections against unreasonable force and falsifying records for the false information that he included in the supplemental police report that he authored regarding Mr. Drummond's arrest. Officer Greer was placed on administrative leave with pay, with the chief of police claiming that the department had already investigated Officer Greer's use of force during Mr. Drummond's arrest and had disciplined him internally. On October 5th, 2023, Officer Greer pleaded guilty to 1 count of deprivation of individual rights under the color of law and was sentenced to 1 year of probation and ordered to pay a $25 fine. It is unclear whether Officer Greer was restored to his position at the Bridgeton PD or if he remains employed in law enforcement in any capacity. Overall, the Bridgeton officers get an F for using an unreasonable degree of force against Mr. Drummond, falsifying police reports in an effort to retroactively justify their behavior, and for failing to intervene or render aid after the use of force occurred in the presence of multiple officers. Of the officers on the scene, Officer John Greer's conduct was the most egregious. Officer Greer recklessly escalated the encounter by deploying pepper spray without justification, using a crowd control canister against a single non-violent suspect, and even spraying his fellow officer in the process. The body camera footage clearly shows that Mr. Drummond was handcuffed and not resisting or refusing to comply when the spray was deployed. Yet, Officer Greer sprayed him twice before forcing him into the patrol car. As discussed in many episodes of ATA, force must be proportional to the severity of the crime, the presence of a threat, and the level of resistance, and none of these factors were present or relevant during this encounter. Furthermore, Officer Greer falsified his reports by claiming resistance where none existed, feeding fabricated details into the legal system, and contributing to charges that Mr. Drummond was forced to fight. Officer Donald Young committed his own share of constitutional violations. His decision to issue open container citations in a privately owned parking lot ignored the clear text of New Jersey law, which restricts such charges to public highways. His threats to arrest Mr. Drummond for disorderly conduct based solely on profanity likewise demonstrated either ignorance of or disregard for First Amendment protections. Officer Ronald Broomall may not have directly sprayed Mr. Drummond or issued unlawful citations, but his failure to intervene when Officer Greer deployed excessive force places him squarely within the chain of misconduct. Officers have a duty to prevent violations of constitutional rights when they occur in their presence, and Officer Broomall allowed Officer Greer's unlawful assault to go unchecked. Taken together, the actions of these three officers cannot be attributed to isolated mistakes, but rather point to a total breakdown of professional standards. From unlawful citations to threats against protected speech to excessive force and falsified records, their collective conduct exemplifies the type of policing that erodes public confidence and exposes the department to liability. This interaction highlights how fragile the line is between lawful policing and outright abuse of power, and how quickly public confidence in law enforcement is destroyed employed when police officers choose fabrication, force, and silence over restraint, accuracy, and accountability. Mr. Drummond also gets an F for blatantly driving while intoxicated, needlessly escalating the encounter with his drunken outburst, and refusing to obey the lawful commands and the practical advice of the Bridgeton officers. Although Mr. Drummond was ultimately the victim of unconstitutional force and fabricated charges, his own conduct cannot be excused. By his own admission, he consumed alcohol and then operated a motor vehicle on a public roadway, which created a risk to himself and others. That decision alone is reckless enough to merit a failing grade. But his poor conduct did not end there. Mr. Drummond's repeated outbursts significantly escalated the situation, and his refusal to remain silent could have had detrimental effects on his criminal defense. As mentioned in many episodes of ATA, speech is highly protected by the First Amendment, but that does not shield individuals from the practical or social consequences of their speech. Now, to his credit, Mr. Drummond did comply with officer commands once he was placed in handcuffs, and the footage makes clear that he was subjected to excessive force without justification. By no means did Mr. Drummond deserve the level of force that the bridged officers decided to employ, and there's no denying that he was a victim of excessive force through no fault of his own. Still, though his initial choices set the stage for what followed, driving intoxicated combined with his decision to escalate the situation verbally undercuts his credibility and reflects a lack of responsibility for both his own safety and that of the community. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching.